Hey, what's up, guys? So here's video of me deadlifting from a couple days ago, and it is uh, it is a very difficult lift, the deadlift, and it has definitely improved my squatting infinitely in a way that no other exercises have really helped my squat like how my deadlift has. That back and being able to use my lower back in order to keep upright during the squat. Nothing has been able to help my squat more than the deadlift. However, the deadlift is a fickle beast, and it doesn't matter what I do, but some days I'm just better at deadlifting than others. There are some days that I'm doing 315 pounds, and it is just flowing like nothing. And there's other days that I'm deadlifting and it really feels like my back is going to fall apart. And I've heard this from a lot of other experienced lifters, that it's really difficult to figure out when a good day is going to be. And I just, on this day, was trying to do 315 pounds deadlifting, and you can see me right there. I was trying to do 3 sets of 5 at 315 pounds. Pretty normal. Nothing I haven't done before. I think I've done 325 pounds before for 3 sets of 5. And I'm just not getting it. I did 3 sets of 3. That first set right there, I did 3 reps, and I went for the 4th rep twice, and I failed. And I'm not 100% sure if it has to do with my grip. I'm sure it has to do with my grip. I'm sure if I got some of those advanced, there's one on the market called Versa Grip that a lot of people really stand by. I'm sure that if I had one of those, it would help me a lot. But either way, I'm also trying to get a stronger grip. That's probably one of my biggest weak spots. And I just wasn't able to do it. I really wanted to get 3 sets of 5, and I was able to do 3 sets of 3 at least, but I don't know what it was. I was really, you'll see, I did some bent over rows, and I've gotten a lot better at my bent over row form. I'm not just, I've gotten a lot better about using my back muscles, being able to really engage them while I'm doing them, but it doesn't matter what I did. I put on a belt for this. And honestly, the belt did help. And I was also looking online at other people who have had trouble with the deadlift, and especially having the belt feel comfortable, because the belt feels so uncomfortable. As opposed to when I'm doing my squat, I don't know. I heard people just put it a lot looser. And they put it up higher on their torso while they're deadlifting. But that starting position where you're just bent over and you're all crunched up, it just really feels so uncomfortable having that belt on you. So, I don't know. This was also in the morning right before my shift, so it could be the fact that I haven't had anything to eat that day. It could be because I didn't sleep that well. It could be due to a lot of things. I just wasn't able to deadlift as much as I could before. But no matter what I did, it just really wasn't working like how I'm usually able to deadlift. So in that sense, it's really frustrating deadlifting. Not being able to do as much as I was before, not being able to progressively overload it, I think is probably the most frustrating thing. Yeah, so I did 3 sets of 3, and I probably could have kept pushing. The one day when I was deadlifting, the guy from Starting Strength was talking about the deadlift and saying that, well, it's a deadlift. You're supposed to keep going up even when it's uncomfortable. And I definitely took that to heart, and I was able to deadlift more because of that. You're supposed to be suffering while you're deadlifting. it's just not a fun lift to do, to be honest. But it just wasn't moving for me. So I take some solace in knowing that other people have really struggled with the deadlift, and, it's not just me. But I really focus in on the bent over row, and, I was just adding 10 pounds on each side for each set. Started off with 25, and then just started progressively overloading from there. I did a pyramid, so I went all the way up and then went all the way down. I only feel myself going all the way up, but I do feel good about my bent over row. I feel like that I really felt it in my lats over the next few days. My lats feel good now, but this was I think this was from like the 25th. So that was 4 days ago, and I still feel it no, I don't feel it anymore in my lats, but my back has definitely, I've definitely gotten bigger in my back. But it is a fickle beast, that deadlift. It's very frustrating not being able to progressively overload it, like how I am with my squat. It's those PRs I really like. That's the real morale boost. When you're able to do a PR for 3 sets of 5, that means a lot. So it is what it is. And I know that I'm making the progress. I'm sleeping better. I'm getting my protein goals now. So I'm definitely progressing a lot more than I had before, but still, it is a fickle beast, that deadlift. There are some days where I'm just feeling like, I can deadlift as much as I squat. And there's other days where I'm not even able to do 3 sets of 5 at 315. I'm not even able to hit as much as I was the week before. So it is what it is. I'm trying to come in to the deadlift with a very, maybe not intense, but definitely a very focused mentality, because I only do it once a week. So it is what it is. Wasn't able to get as much as I wanted to, but overall, it was an okay lift. Honestly, the fact that I had work like at 7 a.m. and it was like 5 a.m. and I was doing these lifts, I was more or less like, not rushing, but, there was a time limit to it. So it is what it is. Honestly, my pull-ups have been lacking. There was a time when I was doing my pull-ups at the beginning of each lift, and I was able to do a lot, but doing it after deadlifting is very difficult. So it is what it is, but I used to completely neglect my back, and now I'm at least prioritizing it now. So there's that. I feel like I'm making progress, and it is helping my squat a lot, so I got that going for me. But it is what it is, The deadlift is a fickle beast. So that's kind of all. The Dodgers lost today, but we're still up 3-1. I've been following the World Series very closely. Every single game, I'm just following it, and has a lot of control over my mental health, to be honest. So tough day today, tough loss, but 3 more chances. We got good odds. I'll see you guys later.